Not the prettiest of days, Tony, but at least we have the temperatures on our side.
And hopefully we get those numbers to move, Mary. We knew the first half of the day would kind of have this raw, dreary feel with a little mist and fog and a little bit of drizzle, too. That's what you're contending with early today. But I'm still optimistic that it's maybe not a complete 180 in our weather, but can we break out into some sun and get these temperatures to respond? It'd be nice. Our weather watchers, for the most part, have just been trying to find and carve out some, dry weather, whether it's running some errands or taking the dog out here for the first half of the day. Got numbers in the 40s and already some rain reports. Rain hasn't been all that widespread for the most part, but it's just had that kind of feel. Some damp weather, so you've got the rain gear to go. Armock's 1/10 of an inch so far. More where that came from. Northport 2, Tompkins Cove, and parts of the island so far have cashed in on some of the biggest amounts. Take you outside, and yeah, it's the low clouds, it's the fog. Not the prettiest to start to the day. A lot of this, though, looks like what I'm seeing for Saturday with off and on showers. So we're not done with this pattern, but I do think that the weather improves today as the front continues to lift to the north. Do want to go back and show you this really quickly because we do have some active weather that we're tracking. And of course, all of this mess that you've heard about has been producing some severe weather across portions of the Mid-South, all the way into the Ohio Valley, and all of these blue polygons indicating where we've got flood warnings at this time. More severe weather there, and it's really this gridlock in the atmosphere that's causing a lot of these storms to repeat over the same areas. And we're kind of way out here on the edge where every once in a while some of that Gulf moisture can find its way in our neck of the woods, and that's what we've got now with plenty of clouds. Not a whole lot of rain, but can't mean you can't get wet with a little bit of drizzle. So the pollen report is going to be at a moderate level today, especially as we continue to deal with the wet weather. All right, so here's what I'm counting on this afternoon. Some breaks in the action. With the clouds, it's going to be a tall task to get us there, but if we can manage it, today's temperatures might be a late bloomer. I know we're in the 50s now, but if we can manage that by maybe the time you're heading home from work, you've got some breaks in the clouds in upper 60s and 70s. Won't that be nice? Although on the island, it may be a little bit tricky. And then overnight, you got some active weather that could wake you up. So we've got some downpours in the mix, wet weather moving in, some of this moderate to heavy. Can't rule out maybe a strong gusty thunderstorm in the mix, too, that could be borderline severe, and that'll kind of how we start out the day tomorrow. So it's a damp start, could slow you down for any travel in the morning. And then the weather generally improves in the afternoon. But look at this. This is tomorrow afternoon's temperatures. Look where we got the warmest temperatures, where you're away from the cloud deck to the north. So the Hudson Valley might do better than the Jersey Shore with cooler numbers down there. And then that sets us up for a weekend where it's more about this wild ride. Maybe stuck in the chilly 50s on Saturday and then climbing a little bit behind a warm front on Sunday near 70 degrees. Both weekend days will feature quite a bit of rain. So just be mindful of that going forward. That 7-day forecast does feature some of those changes from day to day. So you get the sense that we've got some changes in the forecast. Of course, our team will be all on it. Rob and Vanessa will have you covered with the full outlook coming up tonight.